Now we will do anaerobic respiration, but before we start with anaerobic respiration, just let's see how other products. We have already seen how carbohydrates they are being used for cellular respiration, but apart from carbohydrates, proteins and fats they can also be used for cellular respiration. So burning of carbohydrate, 1 gram of carbohydrate, it yield 4 kilocalorie energy. Proteins also give out same amount of energy, 4 kilocalorie, and fats they give about 9 kilocalorie energy. But how proteins or fats they are being used in aerobic respiration? Let's see. So these lipids means fats. If they are used for cellular respiration, so they are first of all converted into fatty acid. This fatty acid it gets converted into acetyl coenzyme A. And just similar to carbohydrates, this acetyl coenzyme A it undergoes cyclic chain which is known as Krebs cycle, and it produces CO2, water and energy. In case if it's proteins, this protein will get converted into amino acids. Amino acids will get converted into acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A will get converted into, it will undergo a cyclic conversion which is known as Krebs cycle, and again it will produce energy, CO2 and water, right? What in case if there is no oxygen? So the respiration or the breakdown of glucose without oxygen is known as anaerobic respiration. So in that case, the first reaction is similar to aerobic respiration, that is glycolysis. The first reaction is common, right? So glycolysis will also occur in anaerobic respiration, but after glycolysis, once pyruvate is produced, so in glycolysis, glucose will be converted into pyruvate, and once pyruvate is produced, it will get converted into alcohol, right? Or it can get converted into lactic acid, or it can get converted into different products like acetyl, vinegar, right? Vitamins. So it depends upon the organism. Like in case of yeast, and if it is anaerobic respiration, so this glucose it gets converted into ethyl alcohol, right? So these are the end products, and only 2 ATPs are produced. In case of aerobic respiration, total 36 ATPs are produced. So anaerobic respiration is very less efficient as compared to aerobic respiration. In case of humans, less like in a case of muscle cells, pyruvate gets converted into lactic acid. And in case of many microbes, various bacteria, pyruvate gets converted into vinegars and vitamin, right? So glycolysis is the common step between aerobic and anaerobic respiration, right? So glucose is incompletely oxidized. When is glucose completely oxidized? It is completely oxidized in the case of aerobic respiration. So in this case, less amount of energy is produced, which is equivalent to 2 ATPs, right? So some higher plants, animals and aerobic microorganisms also perform anaerobic respiration instead of aerobic respiration if there is depletion of oxygen level in the surrounding. So such kind of microorganisms, they are facultative anaerobes. Like if there's a condition of no oxygen, they can survive. They can do anaerobic respiration. Even seeds, they perform anaerobic respiration when they are submerged into the soil. We also perform, our muscle cells also perform anaerobic respiration when we are doing a lot of exercise, right? So due to this, less amount of energy is produced in body, and in our muscle cells lactic acid accumulates. So that's why we feel tired. So during vigorous exercise, our muscle cells, they undergo anaerobic respiration, and product of anaerobic respiration is the lactic acid. Because of the accumulation of lactic acid, there is muscle fatigue.